What if I told you that America's favorite pickup truck just became even more critical to Ford's survival? And here's the twist. While the world talks about electric vehicles, Ford is quietly shifting gears back to good old-fashioned trucks. Today, we're breaking down why Ford is doubling down on the iconic F-150, what's really going on behind the scenes, and what it means for the future of the auto industry. So, here's what's happening. Ford is ramping up production of its F-Series pickup trucks. In fact, they're adding extra workers and moving resources around to meet what they're calling strong customer demand. But that's not the whole story. This move comes right after a fire at one of Ford's key aluminum suppliers disrupted their production lines. So, Ford is scrambling to fill the gap, and they're betting big on their most reliable cash cow, the F-150. But here's where it gets crazy. While other automakers are pouring money into electric vehicles and futuristic tech, Ford is actually redeploying some of its EV workers, putting them back on the F-Series assembly lines. This isn't just a tactical shift, it's a strategic one. Why? Because the F-150 isn't just a truck, it's Ford's best-selling vehicle. And honestly, it's been America's best-selling vehicle for over 4 decades. In 2023 alone, Ford sold nearly 750,000 F-Series trucks. That's a massive chunk of their revenue, and frankly, a huge part of their identity. And that's what no one tells you about risk. When supply chain disasters hit, like that fire at the aluminum plant, companies have to make tough calls. For Ford, that means prioritizing what actually pays the bills. Yes, EVs are the future, but the present, it's still all about the pickup. Let's zoom out for a second. The auto industry is in the middle of a huge transition, balancing the push for electric vehicles with solid, profitable gasoline-powered models. Ford's move shows that despite all the hype, consumer demand for trucks like the F-150 isn't going away anytime soon. In fact, with inflation and high interest rates, many buyers are sticking to what they know and trust. But here's another angle you might not expect. By moving EV workers to truck production, Ford is keeping its factories running and its workforce employed, even as EV sales growth cools off a bit. It's a win-win. Meet strong demand now, buy time to figure out EV strategy, and keep everyone working. So, what could this mean for the future? If demand for the F-150 stays strong, Ford could double down even more, possibly delaying some electric vehicle investments. Or, if the market suddenly shifts back towards EVs, they'll need to pivot quickly yet again. It's a tightrope walk, and Ford's every move is being watched by investors, competitors, and of course, loyal customers. But here's the bottom line. Ford's latest play isn't just about fixing a supply chain hiccup. It's a reminder that in business, you have to go where the demand is, even if that means putting your futuristic plans on pause. For investors, this is a classic example of playing defense while keeping an eye on the long game. So, what do you think? Is Ford making the right move by betting on the F-150, or should they stay the course with EVs? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit like if you learned something new, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights like this. And remember, sometimes the most important innovations happen when you double down on what already works. The future of Ford, and maybe the whole auto industry, could depend on it.